Hello, mission driven entrepreneurs. Welcome back to another show of the Life School Masterclass show. Today, I have the amazing honor to have another really cool guest on where we will be speaking about how to make your money work for you. A really interesting topic. Thank you so much, Anna. We have Anna Dominguez de Shaw. Thank you so much, Anna, for coming on and spending a few minutes with us on our show today.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. I'm very honored to be here talking to you.
Likewise. So, Anna, I just want to ask you to introduce yourself briefly for our audience.
Absolutely. Well, as Lorna said, my name is Anna Dominguez de Shaw, and I am a financial professional. And I am originally from Mexico, so I'm bilingual. And I've been in the U.S. since 2014. So I have a 2-year-old, so I'm a new mama, and I'm just enjoying that stage like you have no idea. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
That's really cool. 2 years old. My kids are grown up, but is it the terrible twos? Are those still a thing?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, so it's a challenge. I found that being a mom is the hardest profession, the hardest thing you have to do, but it's fun and it's very rewarding too. So
yeah, absolutely. I say no matter what work we choose to do, like parenting is honestly the hardest thing we'll ever do because there's so much attached to it and we all try and do the best we can, and yeah, it's stages to it. It's a process just like anything, I think.
Yes, I agree with you, absolutely.
And Anna, tell me a little bit about what you do today and how did you get into it?
Well, it's a fun story. I got into this when I was 28 years old, and the financial education, not because I wanted to or because I was attracted to it. It was because one of my best friends got into it. And when she started talking to me about it, like about retirement, about protection, about accumulation, I was like, what is she talking about? I mean, I'm 28 years old, right? I don't even have kids. I had just bought my apartment, but I was like, I don't need any of this. But she tried to educate me, and I was very stubborn. And she ended up getting a policy for me as a gift because I was going to be out of the country, and she didn't want me to travel without the policy. So when I started reading the policy, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. So I'm just going to have all this money, in 40 years. That's so cool. And I don't have to, I mean, it's just a little bit that I can save and I can just accumulate it in 40 years. And now if something happens to me, my parents don't have to pay for my mortgage, right? So it's going to be paid off. I mean, I got very passionate about it. And I started just talking to a lot of people, and I got a lot of customers for her. So she was really excited and happy because, I mean, we were just like getting so many customers because, and it is something that we don't get education on, and we don't know. We believe that investing money is just only in the stock market, right? Or only for rich people, but we don't have like the whole concept of saving money. Or we believe that saving money is only for, I want to save for my trip, I want to save for my new car, I want to save for my new house, but at the end it's spending because you are saving it with the purpose of spending it. Saving money is way differently. It's just with the purpose of really saving it and keeping it and investing it, and just wait a period of years until that money gives you fruits. And anyway, my friend passed away in a car accident 3 years later. And it was really shocking. It's one of the hardest things that I had to go through. And it really got me what she always was trying to tell me. We take life for granted. Things happen. Life happens every day. And I really thought she was really negative. And I'm like, you're just so negative. And no, I mean, it really got me. We never know what is going to happen. We saw it last year, right? Nobody really thought we were going to live in a pandemic, and a lot of people lost their businesses. We were not prepared for it. And so everything we're working for, just in an emergency, we can lose everything. And that's why I am very passionate about what I do. I really want to educate people and let them know how they can make that money work for them instead of just you working for that money. So that's how I got into it.
Well, we met through a networking event. As soon as we chatted and connected, I know the story stuck with me. So it's a lot of us do what we do out of passion and out of a story of how it improved our lives. So we just want to share with the world. So I think that's really important and inspiring of what you're sharing there as well. Right now that you know better, you want to really help other people do the same.
Yes, exactly. And I can feel what they're feeling, like if you're 28 or 30, you're thinking about anything but retirement. So I can say, yeah, I was there, I didn't even think about retiring at that time. But now I'm glad she did that for me, because and I want a lot of people to know. Absolutely.
Yeah. Not only did you probably making better choices personally with your finances, but you're also helping other people do the same. So it's service. It's service. A lot of times when people struggle with selling, and I think you just popped in our mission-driven entrepreneur little masterclass we do every Friday. So sometimes we have so much fear over selling, but if we really look at it a different way, that it's serving, because if they don't have that information or that service that you're able to provide, then they're not going to be able to set themselves up later on. So I think it's just everything is how we think about it. But I think that really helps and that shows, right? And it removes the fear out of connecting and serving other people, because you're not thinking that you're selling, you're actually serving them. So I think that's where success lies, into just like chat about your experience, and if someone connects with it, then they will benefit from the service that you have to provide. So it's really cool.
Absolutely.
Anna, can you tell us about some tips and tricks over your experience of how is it that this is an audience or community of entrepreneurs, but I think it applies to really anyone. So what are some tips and tricks so that we can learn how to better invest our money and make our money work for us?
Okay, well, as you said, your audience are entrepreneurs. And I was an entrepreneur for 10 years when I owned my business. So I know that we are doing everything. I know that we are doing customer service. We are the marketers, we are we are executing our marketing plans. We are even doing the job. We're doing
all
the
hats.
Yes, it's like we're doing everything. So what happens is we are not thinking about the other stuff that we don't have. Like if we were working for a company, then you have the benefit of having health insurance, life insurance, your 401k, your IRA, whatever. You are not thinking of that because you are so concentrated on growing that business or getting customers that you don't think about that. So I could say delegate, you don't have time for that. So talk to a financial professional that can help you protect everything you are working for. There is nothing wrong with sitting down for 30 minutes with somebody that can change your perspective and can really help you, plan for the future and protect your business. I don't want me as a financial professional, I don't want my job to be like, if something happens, telling your family, oh, I'm sorry, but there was nothing, or everything your mom or your dad worked for, it just went to nothing. So I don't want that my job to be. I want to say like, yes, life happened, but guess what? Your mom or your dad or your parents worked for all of this, and it didn't go to nowhere. It's right here, and it became a legacy now. and it's just going somewhere. So that's something we don't think of, but it's natural because we are concentrated on that business, right? So I could say delegate that responsibility to a financial professional, sit down with them for 30 minutes and just tell that financial professional about your plans, your objectives, and the things that you want to do so they can give you an advice of how to do it. And start now. Don't start tomorrow, and don't start, start yesterday. I always say, start yesterday, because the sooner the better. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I love what you're saying, because I also see this as I keep talking about this very often. I have a large following in my own native community as well. I know you mentioned you're from Mexico. I'm Albanian natively, and I see a lot of the mindset over like investing in yourself, or even like investing in a service of maybe life insurance. A lot of people see it as an expense or an extra bill, rather than look at it as an investment into their future and into the generations that are here to come. So I think that's also another thing that I think a lot of people struggle with. I mean, including myself, I do have all these services, but I had so many money mindset limitations that I have to really overcome. Because from our environment, and we picked it up from everywhere, especially if you're an immigrant and you've seen your parents struggle and survive, sometimes you just feel like that's your reality too. So you just follow that model, and it's very easy to just keep going that way until you kind of open up your mind and you're like, okay, I have more tools, I have more knowledge now. So I think I can make a wiser decision over how to invest for my family's future. So really cool.
Yes, absolutely. And not only that, but like you said, you are so right when you said you are investing on a legacy. It is not a waste of money. There are a lot of options to protect yourself. There are a lot of options, but we believe that it's only, or we don't know all the options. We believe that we are just gonna pay for like the insurance of our car. We hate paying for the insurance of our car because we don't want to use it, but we never see that money back if nothing happens. So it's like, but there are a lot of options of life insurance. There are a lot of options to start planning, to invest. There are options for anybody. It does not matter your income. It does not matter. There are options for everybody. If you want, the thing is that you need to really make the decision of, I want to start setting or putting aside $50 a month. And those $50 that you think that's not too much.
It's a lot.
It's
People
a lot
think
in
it's a
20
lot
years.
when you look at it. I've noticed the $50 down 5 years. I see people having the very limited, a lot of times, even in my work, I see like very limited vision. Like they're looking at the $50 monthly pay, the fee, but they miss to look with 5-10 years down the line what that $50 could really mean for them in lifestyle and choices and freedom. Because I think we all eventually, I think we all do what we do for how we feel, and also for the freedom it'll give us. I mean, who wants to wear all the hats forever?
No.
Right? Me, that's why I'm into mission-driven entrepreneurship with a vision, and that you make the most impact. But obviously, you got to scale and grow, because we hear so much about growing your business, grow your business, scale your business, grow your business. But it's just like step by step. It's all a mindset and personal growth journey as well, because you have to open up that mind. You are the owner, the business owner. You are the machine behind your business.
Exactly.
So, your business is as big as your mindset. So if you don't open up yourself to all these things, and you don't have other options, and then you have to take, customers that don't value your service. You have to make these choices that maybe not necessarily are the best thing for you. So you have to set yourself up for solidity, so then you can make better choices and give yourself options.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, we tend to believe, for example, I've met a lot of people that they have their business and it's only one person running the business, and it's the only income in the family, and then something happens. We believe that passing away is the worst thing that can happen to us. No, there are a million things that can happen to us, like having being or becoming disabled, or maybe a surgery that is not going to let you work for a couple of months or something. What is going to happen to that business? What is going to happen to the income of your family? You know, if there is no foundation of everything that you are building, you can pretty much lose everything in just in a couple of seconds. You know, so that's what I don't want that to happen to anybody. I want everybody to be protected and have that business and money work for them. So yes, that's why I want to get this information to a lot of people. A lot of people.
Well, I could see the passion. I'm a passion addict. 'Cause, I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but I just love when I just connect with the story and the passion of people. I think that's my gift, natural, that I developed, because it's like once you find that, you're fine. All you have to do, obviously, you have to work. You have to,
Yeah.
you have to put in the work. You know, that's not enough.
Yeah, we
But
have to.
that, yeah, you even have to go through a lot of stuff, because sometimes it's like, okay, I have a gift and I have a talent, but you haven't worked on it. So no.
Yes, yes, I agree.
But you know, I totally see your passion, which is why I connect with you. And I brought you on today because I hope other people see the same thing, because it's really out of love and out of service that you have experienced it, and now you just want to give. You want to give the gift that keeps on giving, so then other people can experience the same thing. So I'm very grateful for your time today. I don't want to take any much longer time. Try to keep these interviews very short, because I know our attention span is so short nowadays, and everyone's busy. We're living in a different world. So we have to be creative with the way that we're meeting, connecting, but then still giving value to people, because that's ultimately the end result. So I really want to thank you for your time, Anna, today. So I want to ask you, where is it that people can find you if they connect with your passion? That's what I got to say.
Okay, well, pretty much you can find me in any coffee shop. Just kidding.
Virtual?
Virtual, just like
you. I like
yes. Well, I can give my phone number is 727-698-2929, and I am on Facebook as Ana Dominguez the Show. I am on LinkedIn also as Ana Dominguez the Show, and you just Google Ana Dominguez the Show, and then you'll see all the places I'm at.
One name, one brand, one passion, one person, and then Anna will take care of you, really. And you're also into our Mission Entrepreneurs group, Facebook group, so you can always find Anna in there as well, and this will be live in the group as well. Anna, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Anna. It's always a pleasure. You're such a servant heart, and I just love that. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. And we'll see each other next week. Bye, everyone.